Most of us grow up thinking that mass comes from stuff, tiny, solid pieces of matter, little hard balls that make up atoms. But when you look closer, much closer, at the subatomic level, that picture quietly falls apart, because mass is not really a substance. It is energy held in place, paused, trapped. So where does the mass of the universe actually come from? Let's break it down. The first 1%, the Higgs field. When people hear about the Higgs boson, often called the God particle, they usually think, that must be where all mass comes from. But that's only a small part of the story. The Higgs field gives mass only to elementary particles, particles like quarks and electrons. Imagine this. The entire universe is filled with something like thick, invisible molasses. That molasses is the Higgs field. As tiny particles move through it, they feel resistance. It becomes harder for them to speed up. That resistance is what we experience as inertia, and we call that inertia mass. But here's the surprise. All of this, the Higgs field, the God particle, the famous discovery, explains only about 1% of the mass of the world around you. Just 1%.
The 99%, binding energy. Here's the part that truly stops you in your tracks. Almost all of your mass, and the mass of everything you see around you, doesn't come from stuff at all. It comes from motion. From force. From energy. Take something simple. A proton. A proton is made of 3 tiny particles called quarks. Now here's the surprise. If you carefully add up the mass of those 3 quarks, the ones that get their weight from the Higgs field, you only get about 1% of the proton's mass. Just 1%. So where does the other 99% come from? It comes from the strong nuclear force. Inside the proton, quarks are never still. They are locked together by particles called gluons. Gluons don't have mass of their own, but don't be fooled by that. They are bursting with energy. They race back and forth at nearly the speed of light. They pull, stretch, bind, and squeeze the quarks together with unimaginable strength. It's chaos. It's motion. It's tension. And here's the secret. Einstein showed us that energy and mass are not separate things. They are 2 faces of the same reality.